Hey guys, welcome to episode 23 of Talko Tuesday. I'm so sorry I haven't posted in so long. It's been probably almost 2 months now. I know for sure it's been a month. I've been going through a really rough time. I'm not gonna go into detail because that's embarrassing, but just but we're over that rough time, we're over that rough patch, moving forward onto better things. Yeah, I was gonna put a shirt on, but I just don't feel like it. I'm just gonna do this in my sports bra because I was working out. I was working out. So that's why I'm in my sports bra and my hair is tied back because I was working out. Anyways, speaking of, so part of the rough time, I went to the hospital, had a near death experience, I swear. Let me explain this bruise first though. So basically, is this sports bra too tight on me? I don't know, but it's kind of making my like okay, anyways. I got this bruise from the hospital because they couldn't, I don't know why every single time I go to the hospital or anytime I go to the hospital, they can never put the needle in my arm right, and they always make me look like a heroin addict because I have another bruise. Well, this bruise is like gone, but I had a big ass bruise right there on my arm as well, but this one's just worse. And I swear the nurse was doing it wrong, clearly, but also because when she put the needle in, like she like put the needle in and then took it out and then put it back in and then took it out, like I was like, girl, what are you doing? I feel like, I don't know, I seen this one girl on TikTok where she has her hand stuck like this because a nurse like re-entered or re-entered, I don't know if that's the right word, re-put like a needle, like took it out of her and then put it back in. This nurse didn't take it all the way out, but like she would like back it up, put it back in, back it up, put it in. And I was like, and that's why I feel like the bruise is so like gross. But oh yeah, but that girl on TikTok, I seen her and she said like this, and she said it was because the nurse reused the needle on her, like her own needle on herself, which I don't know how that happens or why, but then she said her hand got stuck like that. So now I'm so scared that that's gonna happen to me. So it was freaking me out. But they ended up just putting an IV in my hand. Um, yeah. I posted on Instagram. I posted it. I was in the hospital for like 3 days. Oh, let me tell you why I was in the hospital. I forgot. So basically, So basically, I had a UTI. I don't want to say that, but like that's what happened. And then I guess I only had it for like 2 days, but the last time, like 2 years ago, I had a UTI and then I left it for too long. I thought I could heal it myself. And then I got a kidney infection and that was hell because my back was hurting so bad and like I was just in pain. They gave me antibiotics and whatever. But then this time I went to the hospital and y'all, ew, if I could like, okay, this is probably gonna be kind of gross. So if you don't want to hear about this, like you can skip forward. But my pee was the most disgusting color. Like I have never peed that color in my life before. But let me tell you this. Okay, this is so nasty. This is probably like TMI. But whatever, it happens, okay? Damn, like it's just a UTI. Who fucking cares? Um anyway, so basically the morning of going to the hospital, I was peeing and like when you pee or like I don't know if you've ever had a UTI, but if you have never had one, it just like stings when you pee, and it also like you feel like you need to pee all the time, but like you don't pee, like you don't have to pee, you just have that sensation. It's really annoying. It's really more annoying than painful, besides like when you pee, whatever. Anyway, so the morning of, I had like little my mom's gonna be like, why are you saying that stuff on the internet? Oh my god. But like I had like chunks of blood coming out, like literally like little chunks of blood coming out, and then I was like, this has never happened before. So I was like, what the fuck? And then my back was hurting a lot, so I was like, dude, I think I have a kidney infection. And then so I was like, I think I need to go like to the hospital. So I told my brother, I was like, take me to the hospital please. So he took me. I was shaking, I was shivering, bro, like oh my god, it was just bad and I didn't feel good. So then I had went in, whatever, they took blood. I passed out for the first time in my life ever. um I was in the, oh my god, yo, when I passed out I thought I was dying. I started like my life flash. I need to put chapstick on, but I'm still talking. My life flashed before my eyes because like I had never passed out in my life before, like never, not even as a kid, like no, never, I've never passed out. So they took my blood, and I think what happened was I started having a panic attack because they were making me panic, because they just started making me panic. They were talking to me all fast. They were asking me these questions, so I started getting all scared. And so then after she took my blood out, they just could not get my blood, or like, this lady took my blood perfectly fine, but anyway, everybody else was complaining, but she took out my blood perfectly fine. And then after that, I started feeling like super weak. Like, I felt all like, oh, I thought my bed shook. I felt like all like energy and strength just leave my body. So I was like, whoa, what the hell? And I started feeling really weak. And then, like, my head, I just started feeling like, I don't know if you've ever passed out. It was my first time ever passing out. I was so scared. I thought I was dying. I was scared. I was like, oh my God. I was like, no, God, I want to do this with my life and this with my life. Like, please don't do this to me. Like, you can't take me. And then I just remember, like, that feeling of, like, weakness. Like, I couldn't. Ew, my nose is getting red. But, yeah, I just started, like, getting super weak, whatever. And then I was just like, and I was telling the lady, I was like, I think I'm gonna pass out. Like, my eyes rolling to the back of my head because I just, like, couldn't. She was trying to stand me up, and then she, like, sat me back down. And then I was, like, trying to sit up, like, trying to fight it because, like, I was just scared. And then the lady was like, just put your head down. She said, and I was like, what the fuck? So I put my head down, and I was just laying there. And then I was like, okay. And so then I was just laying there, and I was like looking at my legs, and I was like, damn. I was like, this is it for me. Like, I'm gonna die. Like, this is it. And then I was like, damn, my mom. I was like, my mom, like, what is she gonna do when I'm gone? She's gonna go crazy, whatever. And then finally, like, I just ended up like passing out. And then I woke up, and oh my God, I couldn't hear. Like, I don't know. It like felt like like in the cartoons when, like, they hit the character and it's like doom, and then there's like they can't hear. I don't know how to explain it, but I just couldn't hear. I could not hear. Like, it sounded like super muffled, like if I had like somebody like kind of like this. That's how it felt, like if somebody was just covering my ears, and like I had earplugs, and then somebody covered my ears with their hands. Like, I couldn't hear. And I just see 3 nurses in front of me, and they have like a cold ice pack on my neck, and I feel them kind of like rubbing my back and kind of like slapping me. So then I wake up, and I was like, what the fuck? And I see the 3 nurses, and one of them is like, and I was like, I started panicking. I was like, I can't hear you. I was like, I can't hear you guys. And then they were like, oh, okay, it's like hollow. I forgot what she said, like tunnel. I think that's what she said. I think she was like, oh, it's like tunnel hearing. It's like tunnel hearing. And then I was like, what? So then I finally like started to like slowly get my hearing back. And then she was like, where are you? What's your name? What's your birthday? She was like asking me like that. She was like, what's the president? And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I don't know. I was like, dude, I thought I died. But then I woke up, and I was like, oh my God, thank you, God. And it was so scary. And then after, like, they put me in the waiting like area, whatever, they took me up to IVs, and they gave me 2 IVs. That's why I have this bruise here, because I had an IV here, and then I had an IV in my hand. Yeah, and that was terrifying. But then I stayed in the hospital for like 2 or 3 days, and they just pumped me full of IV fluid and antibiotics. And now I have to take an antibiotic for the next 10 days. This was like a few days ago. This was like, I got out on, let's see, what day is it? Oh, today's Tuesday. Duh. But I got out of the hospital on Saturday. So it's been a few days. And this is the antibiotics they gave me. I don't know why. Wait, I don't think it matters, right? If I show you guys. Well, anyway, these are the antibiotics. Let me show y'all. Ooh, they smell like ass, bro. I don't know why they smell like freaking. It smells like the doctor just farted in the can and closed it. Like, it stinks so bad. And it also has a bad taste. But this is what I'm taking. Cephalexin. So yeah, I had a kidney. Did I already say? I had a UTI that got really bad, which led to a kidney infection, which then led to, well, UTI, then bladder infection, then kidney infection, and then I got a stomach infection. I don't know how the fuck that happens, but now I'm taking these antibiotics, and I hope I never have to deal with that again, because I hate being in the hospital. They put me in the room with a little viejita, and I felt so bad, but like, dude, I don't like it. And then I heard a lady screaming across the hallway. She was like, ayuda, no me toques, da, 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 like screaming. And I was just like, and then I can't sleep, bro. Oh my God, I hate being in the hospital. And then I was sleeping. I would try to sleep at night, couldn't sleep. The nurses and doctors would just slam the door open and then be like, "Hey, good morning. I'm gonna take your blood pressure," like hella loud. I was like, dude, on the last day when I was like going home, I had the nicest nurse ever. She was so nice to me. She was so nice, and she was like, so I finally got to sleep, right? I was so scared. I was so scared they were gonna wake me up. I finally got sleep. I wake up and I was like, oh, and I just have like my little breakfast, and I was like, oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait. Oh my god, and that's another thing. They weren't letting me eat because I guess of like the stomach infection. So I was stuck eating jello and broth all day, bruh. All day on the first like night that I slept there, the first day, whatever. Um, they gave me broth, like chicken broth, vegetable broth, and then beef broth. The beef one was salty as hell. I was like, I can't eat this, bro. And then so that's all they had me eating. I was so hungry during the day, and I kept asking them. I was like, dude, can I just get like a regular food diet? And they wouldn't give it to me because they were like, it's probably too strong for your stomach right now. We have to see, blah, 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 whatever. Finally, I get like a different night nurse or a different nurse for the nighttime. And I was begging her. I was like, Miss, I was like, please, can you get me, like, can I please get my, like, get food? I was like, I can't, like, I'm so hungry. And she was like, oh, let me see what the doctor says, if he will change your diet. Because I was on a clear liquid diet for the first, like, whatever. And then I was asking her, I was like, please give me something to eat. I'm so hungry. Like, I can't. Because, bro, my stomach was rumbling, like, all day. And, like, I could not. I couldn't. The jello was the only, like, solid kind of thing I was eating. And, like, I was so hungry. So then I was begging her, and she finally came back, and she was like, here's a chicken sandwich, and here's a pudding. I was like, oh my god. She was like, don't eat it too fast because, you know, like, you don't know if it's going to mess up your stomach. And I was like, okay. She left the room. I fucked that shit up. I don't even like mustard. It came with, like, mayonesa and mustard. I put the mayonnaise on there. I love mayonnaise on my sandwich. I don't give a fuck. And it was the white people mustard. It wasn't even the limon mustard. But I don't even care. I was so hungry. And I put the mustard on there. Mustard? Have I been saying mustard this whole time? Mayonnaise? Whatever. You know what I'm saying. But I even put the mustard on there. I fucked that shit up, dude. I was so hungry. After I felt so good. And I I just felt so good. And yeah. So that's basically what happened to me in the last few days. But I've just been going through it for this last month. My birthday was 2 weeks ago. So tell me happy birthday, you know, happy late birthday. Send me some money, like send me a gift or something, like very greatly appreciated. But yeah, if you're wondering what I did for my birthday, I cried. I was very sad. I was just so sad because I'm like, damn, I'm 23, and like, I don't know. It was just bittersweet kind of thing, you know? So yeah, moving on. Anyways, you guys, let me tell you something. I thought I was over my YouTube crush, and I'm not. I'm not, you guys. I was like, ugh, I'm so bored of him. Like, I don't even care anymore. Like, I'm over him. I'm moving on. But then I watched a YouTube video with him in it, and I was like, wait. Yeah, and he's just so sexy. I have my YouTube crush back. I'm telling you, life is just back in order. When I don't have a crush, a celebrity crush, my life just seems to be crushed. But then when I get my celebrity crush back, it's like it uncrushes my life. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I'm back with my celebrity crush. I also realized I have some favorite poses that boys do in pictures. I like when they do this. Okay, not exactly that. But I like when they like stick up both of their middle fingers in like a specific way, and they do kind of like a little serious face. It looks so good. Or like when they sit down in a chair, and they're like kind of leaned back, and they're like holding their like little, like their pants are kind of sagged or something, or like they're like holding on their pants on the little pee area, and they're kind of like looking away or something. Like, oh my god, 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 oh my god. It looks so good. It looks so good. Looks so good. Wow. What's another pose? I know I wrote it down. I know I wrote down the poses I like. Um. Yeah, those are basically the two. I just love when they like grab their little peepee and they're like standing, like posing, like like they could even be standing and just like holding it and kind of like it just looks really good. So I've been trying to get closer to God lately, and I don't know. I just have such a complicated relationship with God. The only reason I say this is because I was walking out of a building, and I saw this man, and he stopped me, and the first thing he said was, "Everything happens for a reason," and I was like, what the fuck? And one thing about me is I feel like I see signs everywhere. Like, I was like, that's a sign, because that was so very clearly a sign. This man just, that's the first thing that he said out of his mouth. So then he was like, "Young lady, can I like talk to you, whatever?" And then I was like, "Yeah, sure." And I don't know, I feel like God has just been making his way into my life a lot lately, and maybe it's because he knows I've been kind of struggling, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, I just don't like church. Like, I don't know. Is this too heavy to talk about on my channel? I don't know, but like I I love God, whatever. Like I pray, and like I'm not super heavy religious. Like I don't read the Bible and like go to church, and like, and some of you may be like, "Well, you're a horrible like Christian or Catholic or whatever." I'm Catholic, I guess. Like I grew up Catholic, but yeah, I don't know. Have I don't know, but I've been thinking like maybe I should just try and get closer with God, like um hmm, I don't know. I just have such a confusing relationship with God. I just, growing up, I had my issues with him, and like, I don't know. I don't want to get too deep because, like, it's kind of weird. I just went from talking about I like when a guy holds his pee pee in a pose and like I think it's hot to me trying to get back into like God. But yeah, I don't know. Um, I try. It's just religion is kind of like I don't know. I don't I don't know. It's just weird. I guess like I don't. Yeah. Thank you. Back to resumed scheduling. Sorry, my brother offered to buy me a coke. So yeah. Oh yeah, but I'm trying to get back into God. But when that guy was talking to me, see, the thing is like, I don't know. I just the way. Damn, should I talk about religion? Is this too heavy? I don't want like to talk about this and then y'all hate me and be like, "Oh, this fucking bitch is going to hell." Like, you know what I mean? But that's basically what the man told me though. He basically told me that if I don't convert to Christianity, that I was gonna go to hell. And then he was like, "Can I pray for you?" He was like, "You can be saved today." And then I was like, "Yeah." Like, I don't know. I don't turn down a prayer. Like I'm always down for a prayer. So he like, bro, oh my gosh, but we were standing in the sun, and I felt like I was getting weak. I'm still dealing with this kidney infection. I'm over here standing in the damn sun. I was getting so hot. I was getting like weak, and my face was getting red. Like, girl, I'm too white to be in the damn sun right now. Like, I'm gonna be super red. And I was like sweating and stuff, and like, oh my gosh. And the people were just passing by me, and I was like, oh, please. But then he took me to the side of the building. Wow, that's a crazy sentence. And then he like he was like, "Can I see your hand?" Whatever. He started holding my hand. He started praying for me, whatever. And then he was like, when is your birthday?" And I was like, July 26th. And then he was like, "Today, August 5th, is your new birthday because you've been saved." And then I was like, "Okay, queen." Where's my gift? Like, okay, now I got 2 birthdays. Hello, give me my gift. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I don't know. It was really nice. But I forget where I was going with that. But basically, I kind of want to try and get closer to God, but like not in like some crazy heavy way. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, my relationship with God is just kind of confusing. But I'm trying. I'm trying to figure my stuff out. Yeah. I've even thought about not doing, but like kind of seeing other religions, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. That's a discussion for another time. Um I try to okay, so I have to renew my ID. I can't do shit without my new ID. I should have got it months before, but I just kept putting it off. I was like, it's fine, I'll just get it later. I'll just get it later. My ID expired on my birthday, bitch. So now I have no ID and I can't do anything. I genuinely cannot do anything. I can't go to the DMV. Well, actually, I can go to the DMV, but like, I have to renew my insurance, and I cannot renew my insurance without my ID. And then I tried to close a bank account that I accidentally opened when I went to Wells Fargo. Is it bad to say my bank name? I don't think so. I don't know. I tried to close them in person, and they were like, "Oh, we need an ID that's not expired." And I was like, he was like, "But you can do it over the phone, and they'll close it for you." I was like, "What the fuck is the difference? Why do y'all do shit like this?" So now I have to call over the phone, which is not that big of a deal as long as I close those accounts before they charge me, because I'm not trying to get charged for a bank account that I didn't want. It's because my dumbass, bro. I was trying to sign into my account, my bank account, because I still haven't paid the $40 to be able to update my app. So Wells Fargo app is not updated, so I can't sign in to check my how much money I have. So that's really cool. It's really annoying when I have to go and sign in. I have to go to the damn Safari, sign in, check my freaking balance, and like, oh my gosh. Anyway, so I was trying to sign in, but then my dumbass signed up for another checking account. And I was signing in, and I was like, why is it asking me for all this information? And then boom, I have 2 new accounts. And I was like, what the fuck is happening? So yeah. So annoying. So let me see what else. I know I have something else to talk about. I have to cancel my gym membership because I've been a lazy piece of shit and I haven't been going. I mean, no, I just came back from the gym, clearly. Clearly, I just came back from the gym. Nothing's really going on with my love life. Me just updating you guys. Like, yeah, there's nothing really happening. Just a lot of bullshit. I tried to get my old job back, and the guy was like, okay, you can come like tomorrow at 9 a.m. And I was like, girl, I think it was like the day after my birthday, or it was like the weekend of my birthday. And he was like, yeah, just come in tomorrow morning, like 9 a.m. so we can see what you can do. And I was like, bro, what? So I told him, I was like, I'm not home. Like, I'm celebrating my birthday with my family. And then, yeah, so I'm pretty sure I lost that opportunity, which is fine because that job, I don't know, I just don't think it's meant for me. I think that's why it just hasn't worked out for me. It's just not meant for me. And the last time I tried applying, they just ignored me. So I literally came in and everything, and then they basically were like, oh, whatever, I'm not gonna do all that. But yeah, I think that's about it for the update. Me and my best friend are kind of talking again. Well, I mean, we've been talking, but like I feel like we've gotten, well, no, let me not say that. Yeah, so I think that's about it. Not much has really I don't know. So yeah, it's my bruise I have now. It's gonna go away, but like, I've been losing weight, y'all. May not look like it. Tell me it looks like it. But I've been losing weight. As you can tell by my arms, I feel like they look a little bit skinnier. I just have to work out so that they're muscular and not fat. You see this? Oh my god, why'd I do that to myself? Okay, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I love you so much, and I won't disappear again. I promise. I'm sorry that I disappeared. It was just really going through it, and like, you guys, I would try to record a video, but it just like was you could just tell that I was going through a rough time, and it was like kind of embarrassing. So yeah, enough about that. Tell me happy late birthday, and I'll see you guys Sunday. Okay, bye. Love you so much. I won't disappear again. I promise.